Yo guys, what up? Welcome back to Top Tier Arcade. My name is Steve, and we're back on the car because we're back on tour, and this time it's going to be to Joe's Mancade. Now, how I got introduced to Joe was, he's been actually one of my first and loyal Twitter followers. And he's been, you know, very responsive in my videos. He's been very positive and encouraging. And also he's been pretty funny. He's always been bantering me and always challenging me to these fighting game fights. You know, these matchups, because he knows, you know, Top Tier is very based on fighting games, but not exclusive to. Jesus, Joe, where do you live? Anyway, so we're on his way to his place. We're just about there. And ideally, I just want to tell you a little about him. So the only thing I really know is, and I want to get to know him more, that I've spoken on the phone. He started, you know, collecting not too long ago. He has a couple arcade machines. Plus, Joe's got a lot of 80s nostalgia, a lot of toys, and a lot of, you know, 80s type themes. And I want to check that out. He wants to hang out. He wants to definitely challenge me. And after all the months of back and forth and, you know, him saying he's going to kick my ass and I'm like, all right, man, enough's enough. So Joe doesn't live too far from me, which makes it a lot easier. And, you know what? Time's time. And it should be fun. We're going to, you know, interview Joe. He said he's cool with it. Maybe even talk to his kid. You know, seems to be an enthusiast with a lot of the, you know, even the older games, which is always encouraging. And see if he's that good, because he's been telling me he's been practicing for me. So, you know, I hope that, hope it goes well. But you know what? Seems to be a cool guy. So we're going to check out Joe's Mancade. We're going to get to meet him and see how he got into the hobby, and if he's going to stop at one or two machines or if he's going to keep going. So, with that being said, let's check out Joe's Mancade. All right, guys, let's go to Joe's Mancade. Joe, what up?
Welcome.
How you doing?
How are you, Steve? Nice to meet you.
And you as well.
This
hey, buddy.
Is Joshua.
Hey, Joshua. Hi. Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
All right, man. So show me around. I mean, we'll do a whole tour if you can.
Sure.
Please be my guest, or I'm your guest, but please go ahead and show us what's going on. You know, really about the whole man cave and what's going on. So tell me.
Started, how it evolved, right?
Yeah, sure. So show me around. Thanks, man.
So we got little trinkets that I have here on the wall. That's stuff that I mostly made from here. This is a JPEG image I enlarged, and gotta have the fire hydrant when you're playing NBA Jam because he's on fire. So,
oh, the extinguisher, yeah, that makes sense.
So here's this little standee I made from fathead.com. So
that's cool.
Me and my son there is cool just to have. Terminator 2 Street Fighter theme.
So tell me about this. So like, what's all this about?
This is called the fridge-cade. It's an idea I dreamt up, and it's a reality. It is a prototype, kind of first stage kind of thing, but got a fridge from Kijiji, got it online, got it, picked it up.
Does that work, the fridge?
It works, fridge, yeah. So, you know, get some drinks so you don't have to go all the way over there to the fridge. And then put this control panel on here, 6-button layout Street Fighter. And it's running on a MAME, 24-inch monitor screen over here. It's got running MAME, but also a Nintendo emulator, so people can play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, which is one of my favorite games. And
right.
Of course, with the Power Glove, right? So, again, it came to reality is one of those things I thought up, and it works 100% good. It works joysticks, bat top.
You said you got this was from eBay. The entire thing was sent.
Yeah, the eBay. Again, it's USB joystick back to the PC, and it's just it works pretty good. It's got loose buttons and everything, and of course this here, when you want to have a drink, everyone comes over is like, all right, where do I put my drink?
And then right in there. All right, cool.
This is instead of the Palladium store, I go to this arcade store. It's called Dollarama. And so I got these from Dollarama, right? So you can find some stuff on there. Even this Hot Wheels, this is like a wallpaper kind of thing.
Okay.
Put that to cover up the this arcade machine in the back. You'll see in a sec.
What about, so where's the computer in this? It's not in the fridge, is it? Or is it just behind?
Right behind.
Oh, it's okay. No, you don't have to.
Yeah, it's behind.
Oh, I see. So it's back. Okay, just tucked away.
Perfectly tucked away. Again, I just got that keyboard over there with the big visuals to see what's going on there, right?
What are you running? So are you running just MAME? You're not running, what's the interface? Just MAME, right?
This is just MAME, but on here too I got, look, virtual NES.
Ah, I see how you do it. And this is all by USB, right?
USB, PC based, right? It's got every game known to man. Of course. See if we're on here.
You said Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, right? The NES version?
Why not? It's one of the best games.
No,
One of
I
the first
agree.
games I had as a kid was NES, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, right? So.
You know what? I actually, believe it or not, I like the NES version better than the arcade version.
Really? Yeah.
And the only reason is because I find the actual, I find the arcade version a little annoying because it's always left, right, right, and I'm like, I wish they didn't say that, but yeah, I love
This
that.
is a classic. And
Yeah, man.
get the codes on here. You can still put the codes on, which of course now online you can find the codes. Back then,
I know we didn't have,
we had Nintendo Power, right?
That's
that
true.
was before Google. So, yeah, simple 2 buttons still works.
No, I love this
But,
game.
yeah. Wait for 1 sec. Ready, Josh? You gonna play? Punch. The graphics, look at this. For 1987 graphics, look at this. It's pretty good, right? So.
I mean, the LED monitor will make everything a little sharper too, right?
So, yeah.
I think so.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's not Street Fighter. This is when I was a kid, Josh. I was playing this. Now you gotta play this.
This is 87, right?
87, yeah.
So, Josh, when your dad was your age, that's what he was playing.
Yeah.
Actually, that actually makes sense because he's 6 years old, right?
Yeah,
Interesting.
You gotta teach the kids the classics. So. Don't get knocked out. Oh, nice.
Stomach in the stomach in the stomach.
Yeah, one more. Nice. And he's done. Good job. Okay.
We'll play a little later, anyways. Okay, cool.
So coming around here.
Sure.
This again was actually my first machine.
Josh, you want to go sit?
Sit down. First machine again on Gata Kanjiji is a NASCAR empty machine. Tubbed it out, put a steering wheel on here, put an old CRT 27-inch I got for free. And again, the seat works, it flips back and forth. And again, running an N64, which is running Cruising Exotica. See if I can get that started.
So, when you got this cabinet, did it come with the CRT?
No.
Or it was empty, just a shell?
Empty shell, didn't even have the monitor. Right?
Okay,
So
not bad then.
Couldn't salvage the monitor, unfortunately, but again, I got it for the kid. It's got the steering wheel mounted controls here for him, right? So, running N64 still goes cartridge based, right? So
That makes sense.
Korea is beautiful.
which car, buddy?
I want what I like.
Just gotta
And that's cool. So instead of the gear shifter, there's the Wendy's cup.
You got it. So you can, it's the only game where you can drink and drive. It's the only time you can
I
drink
love
and
it.
drive. Sorry, you didn't hit the track.
Ready?
Oh, this is the tricks. We gotta do just the racing. We did the wrong thing. For 1 second.
So this is running the actual N64.
N64.
Cool.
Yeah.
Josh, you even know the words. That's good.
Yeah, he plays it.
What car do I like?
Okay, just quickly. But yeah, it still works. I get a couple. I've tried all the other games. I have all the cruisings, but this one, Exotica, is the really one that's fun. And see, we can't reach the foot pedal, so that's why I got the steering wheel.
That makes sense.
The steering wheel runs at the top. Yeah, so it's just fun for the kids if people come over and. Again, when you think of 1990s arcade, you gotta have cruising, right? So every arcade, remember playing that back in the day.
No, for sure.
The convenience stores, everything, right? So.
Well, that's the thing, because Sergio has all three.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, it's, I've seen the machines. They're actually very popular, very fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.
So that's cool. And you can leave it on, that's fine. Whatever you want. Yeah, sure, let them play.
So again, this is my bar, my mini bar. Just threw some trinkets on there. That little thing is a thing of my creations. Decepticon shots. We have parties on there. It's interesting.
Is that Unicron?
It is Unicron.
Love
yeah.
it.
Got that at a thrift store. So, and again, there's little things that I wanted to make the arcade cool. And this is my son's little letter sticky. This bar is open 24/7.
R2D2 on the fridge.
Yeah, gotta have a beer fridge, right? A
Love it.
Mancade's gotta have a beer fridge. It's okay, keep going, buddy.
So what's this? You just showed me this. It's pretty interesting.
Yes.
You want to pull that out if that's okay?
Creation of my own. This is a golden tee. Just put this on a stand on here. It's a plug and play golden tee where it runs on batteries and it's just plug it into every TV and just plug away. Again, a friend had an actual golden tee on his garage and it inspired me to create this thing. So.
Do you know what version of Golden Tee that plays?
It's not an official. but the graphics are still pretty.
Oh,
good.
really? So it's
Yeah.
not an actual official Golden Tee machine?
Well, it is, but it's not a 2001 or 19.
Ah, interesting.
It's
Okay.
its own home version or whatever, but you can pick a guy or a girl for your player.
Right.
You can do 3 different courses, I think, and the graphics are not bad. And it kind of, if you're bad, it says, does your husband's play? So things like that are funny, right? So
Huh.
it's cool. It works. You can see it.
That's all right. And then this, the actual bubblegum.
Yes, again, shout out to Empty Pockets. Who inspired me to get a.
See, Sergio, someone actually likes you.
Yes.
I don't, but whatever.
So you know, gotta have arcade, gotta have a bubble machine, right? So bubble gum.
6th place, Papa.
Okay, buddy, hold on. Let me put this out.
Start.
So the bubblegum machine has no gum, and
Yes.
yeah, if you're going to be filling that.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, do I put it on here, right? So it's like you said, you got to keep it fresh, right? So
I know, Sergio does tell me.
Yeah.
You know, when I was doing he said it's like 40. I mean, gum's not that much. Like, if you have like peanuts, whatever, it gets very expensive.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like cashews, it's a lot. So it makes sense. So that'd be filled.
that's the project to put in there, but
Now this one, so it's an HS5. I mean, God knows I know about these.
Yes.
Now, a really quick story before you get into this. When I picked up my HS5 with Tim and Sasha's raid, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out my Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Part 1 when I pick it up. Well, the next day, Sergio sent me an email or a text saying, "Hey, look what just sold for $100, you sucker." And then I'm like, hey, someone picked this up, and it had X-Men versus Street Fighter. And, you know, it was a decent-looking cab, and lo and behold, it was you,
Yes.
out of all people, that picked it up, and I couldn't
I
believe.
did pick it up because it's
Weird.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is like, again, one of the holy grails of fighting games.
Right.
That's what got me racing down. I got in my car, I bolted down Dufferin Street. Literally, I think it's 2 kilometers away that I grabbed this.
Right.
I saw the guy, I'm like, how much do you want for it? He's like, $100. Get it in my car. It did not fit in my car. Gave him some money to bring it to deliver it up the street. Here we are in the back of a pickup truck in the summertime, right? So, got this. Again, needed some work, but a lot of the stuff is still pretty good condition. Has CPS2, X-Men vs. Street Fighter in there.
Right.
So I did take out the CRT monitor. Did not want to mess around with CRTs. To be honest, I didn't give it a shot. I probably could have salvaged it or whatever. But again, live and learn, right? So put a 24-inch monitor I got for free. Cleaned up the wires, cleaned up the joysticks, got some new player 1 and player 2 buttons, and hooked it up, and I got it basically in here before wintertime because that's what I wanted to. So it's not 100% complete 100%, but you could see underneath it's an original Street Fighter 2 machine, which is, again, of course, the favorite game. One I want to originally maybe make this one day back to an original Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition because I still have the actual board, which I grabbed a while, so yeah.
Would you be so kind opening just to see the CPS2 if it's not too much
No
trouble?
problem.
Because I know mine came with a Gal's Panic 2, which I still don't know what I'm going to do with it and maybe fix it. But we'll see. I mean, I'll see what, hopefully get that working, maybe even sell it because I'm not a huge fan of the game.
Yeah, it's not bad. These are really good. Again, I always worried about these machines like being too small, like you said, for playing fighting games and everything like that, but it wind up still being good, right?
You know what, there's still, when you play on a stool,
Yeah.
you know, it's not too bad. Side by side, maybe. So here's inside. Yeah, you know, the CPS2 are bigger than I thought, I have to admit.
Yeah, they're good. It's again the fact that you can change cartridges out without changing too much things on there. It's very convenient. It's got the stereo jacks in there, so if you want to put stereo on there, you can use the RCA jacks. That still works on there, right? But
So standard wire, yeah, just like mine.
Yeah.
Looks cleaner than mine, let's be honest, because
Well,
I tortured mine, but
yeah.
that's going to be changed in the future. But again, it works, that's it, good
it's
enough.
good. And again, through videos like yours, through John's Arcade, and through just Google and everything, I learned slowly how to maintain these machines, how to fix these machines. It's amazing what you can learn on the internet these days, and also learn and meet people, right? So.
No, it makes sense. Well, I think my videos actually shows what not to do, but oh well,
Yeah.
whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever works, man. No, I know. A lot of it's online. You know, for overall, everybody's been pretty supportive. And a lot of times, you know, when I get, harped on, I usually deserve it. So I usually don't take offense because it's a learning experience, but everybody's been pretty supportive. So yeah, man. No, I understand.
Internet brings us together, even though it kind of isolates us. It does bring us together as far as information.
No, I agree.
And just, it's also about, again, with MAME, keeping these games preserved. That's originally the design for MAME, is to keep these old arcade machines alive, and again, for new generations, like for Josh, I want him to learn the Donkey Kongs. I mean, I never played Donkey Kong before. Right? You like Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
You're gonna play later?
No.
I never played Donkey Kong myself back in the day, but now through MAME, I'm learning it, I'm liking it, it's fun, and I teach him how to play, and hopefully, you know, like, for his historical purposes, he can keep that alive, right?
Yeah, that's the whole point. What else do we got in this corner? I mean, see some kids' toys, which is fine.
Yeah, mismatch of everything, but I mean, I got this Space Invaders little machine over here. It still works.
Cool.
Some D batteries gone on there. And again, the Power Glove, right? So
is that what you said it works, right?
Power Glove works. It's got sensors. It doesn't work as much as you think it is back in the day in the movies, but like from the Wizard. But I wanted that when I was a kid, and one of those things that I saw a deal online, I had to grab it, right? It's, again, a piece of, I guess, video game history.
Yeah, sure it is. Look at that cool peripherals, for sure.
Yeah, so kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet, like that.
Yeah, it is. Actually, you're very right.
I want to put it in a glass or something. Cause
That's actually very cool. Good idea.
But yeah, a lot of this stuff I put on here, again, I made myself. You'll see later why it's black and white. But, you know, little arcade stuff, Golden Tee again. We got this machine, which I built from scratch. Scratch build Melamine. Again, one of the ideas, it's based off of Ulix, I guess, Ulix arcade cab.
Yep.
Again, just that image right there is just a poster I stuck on the bottom. Running on a PC, right?
I see.
And I got MAME on there. Got these joysticks online, really good sticks with the Sanwa buttons. Good for MAME. Can run PS3, PS2, and for PC. Again, it's running on here. I'll show you here.
This one's different. This is MAME or is this KWAX for the interface?
This has MAME and KWAX, yeah.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
Show you the speakers here.
So I guess we're gonna be playing this because you keep teasing me.
Why not?
So and
Definitely.
you know,
This is the machine. This is the competition machine. You can sit down or stand up.
that's very true.
This is like the pro series. I get the rookies to play on that thing. They can mash out all they want, button mashing. But when you're coming over to here, you got to reach this level, right?
I know what you mean.
So
Oh, this game.
sound.
And I've been practicing because I know you kept teasing me, and I just did my review, so I love it. So that was a really cool. So I guess the beat kicks up the water. Is that it?
Yeah, exactly. It goes to the sound. It's USB based. You got those cheap online. This little paper craft Donkey Kong and Street Fighter. You can find these online. A lot of these machines. You Google papercraft. So,
Oh, cool. And you just printed them out,
if you
right?
Google papercraft arcade machines, you can find these images and you just paste it online, right?
So what is it? Like, do you put cardboard? Or
I put it on cardboard.
Cool.
Yeah. So fun little machine. But this is the first one, and I actually scratch build again. I learned how to play around with joysticks, do this, and again the images I made myself. Find these images online, right? So
very cool. All right. Well, so we'll see this later.
now
This is interesting. What's up with this?
Yes, creation again of my own. You know, and play Duck Hunt. You gotta have the CRT machine. So I got
That
these
is right.
free TVs on the CRT monitors over here. Running on again the Super Joy, right? You get straight from Chinatown dollar store, but it's got like over 1,000 games on here. Anything from Contra all the way to Dig Dug to Donkey Kong 3.
So all the classics.
Classics,
You know. Oh, cool.
1942. But what we played for, right? Is Josh, you're gonna show them Duck Hunt?
Yeah.
When people come over and they're like, "Oh, I remember Duck Hunt," gotta have it.
Drunk hunt.
Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
Okay,
Wait.
sit down. I'll show them.
Can't you play this game?
Yeah, come on.
Wow, that gun looks pretty realistic.
Yeah, you like that, eh?
Is that legal? Look at that gun.
Definitely, if it's black, yeah, I could rob a bank with that.
No, I'm not even. Usually they have like an orange thing. Wow,
Yeah.
and Chinatown doesn't care, huh?
Yeah, they don't care.
Look at that gun.
It's double Duck Hunt, so you know you can get anywhere you can find basically four birds at a time. Shoot the top one.
The fun thing about that is we were the same. We never sat back. We just sat right,
right
there and
there,
just
yeah. I'm sure that's all the radiation that's in our eyes.
Oh, of course. That's why you know how bad my eyes are.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, one more. Shoot at the top. Try the top. Oh,
That gun is killing me right now.
it's
Look how.
laughing at you. Shoot one more. It's okay, buddy. Try one more time. Let me show you. Ah, it works sometimes, right? Again, classic CRT.
Plus, it's kind of on an angle too, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
well,
it's okay.
I did that on purpose, right? Because again, arcades is on an angle and everything like that. But again, it's a mismatch. It's something cool just to play basically Duck Hunt.
That's cool.
You got the stands in case you want to sit or sit or stand. Again, this game over. I originally wanted to call this Game Over Arcade, but that doesn't sound very positive, right? So,
That's
the
true.
Mancade sounds better, right?
Yeah, Mancade, that's all right, sure.
And you'll see why it's black and white later. So over here. And of course, Steve got your Pachinko machine.
Love it.
Match that. So got this little bank. It's a piggy bank. But yet it's a spin machine.
It's functional, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly,
cool.
Right? Put the coins in the back. And again, what the house rules are, if you win and it lights up and you win a score, you got to do a shot. So
I love it.
everyone that comes over does that after you play some UFC or watch some UFC. You do that and it's fun, right? So
These look familiar. The
yes. Shout out again to Empty Pockets, Sergio. Again, I liked your red and black theme downstairs, and again, they're good. They're warm. They serve its purpose, and I saw that, and I'm like, oh, maybe I want to go with the black and white, right? So.
That's cool.
But also, I'm thinking like I love the '50s diner kind of thing.
Yeah.
The floors, right? So if I had a bigger place, I would love to have like a '50s diner kind of with the arcades and the whole theme downstairs. But yeah, so that's kind of inspiration for me.
Yeah, that's good. Sergio will like that.
Yeah. Going over here, so this is the light switch. Super Mario inspired.
Cool.
Stuff I made again, some images.
Yeah, you're big on the superhero thing, eh?
Yeah, why not?
No, man, I agree.
Little 3D effect it's got on there, right? So when you see those toy displays,
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, it's kind of made it up.
Finger space.
Okay, push the button, Josh. Push the Star Wars.
6, 8,
Love it.
Got that again on Target store before they were closing. Got that cheap. My wife got that, so shout out to my wife. She's been very supportive with down here. She said have at it down here. It's your space, you know.
That's very good.
And I can creativity. I'm very creative artist background, and I like to express myself, I guess, through that stuff. So, like with this Hulk over here.
That's very like breaking through the door. That's cool.
So it's something cool, like visuals, right? So.
Yeah, it's cool for the kids too. Hey, Josh, do you want to show us your playroom and where all the toys are?
playroom. Yeah.
Right there, in there.
Show the TV room. Go.
Or is that a TV room? Oh yeah.
Playroom and TV room.
Yeah, this is everything room, right? This is the place where we mostly hang out. It's the main TV
I
room.
love it. All these
Yeah.
80s cartoons and toys.
Yeah, it started off with one. And remember, everything like your arcade machines, Steve. It
Becomes
started off
addictive.
with one, right?
I know.
But again, I just put stuff on the wall, and again, a lot of stuff I get on eBay, but a lot of stuff is Value Village. To be honest, it's thrift store stuff. It's I go to these Comic-Con / action figure shows, and you get deals from there, and it's about meeting people and like that.
Not like anything. Can we get in here tight? Let's see what you
Go
have.
ahead.
Anything that you want to specifically see? I mean, yeah,
Well,
Jagger, look at all this, man. Are you kidding?
This Captain America, I built and painted. That Wolverine, I built and painted.
Oh, cool.
Those are kits. Like,
Nice.
Kits like that, and
Star Wars, yeah,
Star
just
Wars.
came out. Very popular,
gotta
of course.
have it right. Again,
Yes!
He-Man, of course, massive. I have tons actually extra in my closet too, but He-Man was one of my favorites as a kid, and that's why I wanted to be big and working out because of He-Man as well. right?
Really?
So,
Well,
That's
are
cool.
you almost done?
no, gosh. So then going over here, some comics. Some of the stuff is newer. Some of the stuff is older. I had this again since 1984. I remember as a kid one of my first comics.
No
and
way.
And I kept it as a treasure because I didn't have much of that stuff. So I'm glad I kept it.
Good, man.
Stuff full of basketball cards. Who knows if this is worth Michael Jordan, right? But yeah, and an original Superman.
That's cool. So that's your son. He's
That's
photoshopped in, right?
I made that for him, kind of a thing. So kind of sneak it into the rest of them when people come over.
That's
Like,
really cool.
one of a kind. And again, the Hulks, see how this is like, it's probably the world's smallest Hulk, but the theme is like these Hulks are like growing like Hulk grows.
Yeah, makes
And
sense.
so
I get it. That's cool.
And, I'm running out of space for Hulks. That's the thing. I want to get more, but I can't.
So in there you have the whole minion. So I guess, oh my God, Castle Grayskull.
Again, one
Yes.
of those things. You never afford that as a kid, but now, I have it. And a couple of Transformers over there. But, Transformers you can get really crazy because there's a ton of them. They're very super expensive, right? So... And of course, see, as my stands, I used my wife's old DVDs that we're not watching anymore. I use it as kind of a stand for get everything on a different level, right? So,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Really, I was always a Thundercats guy.
Yeah?
I always like Thundercats more because He-Man, I'll be honest, like when Adam is just a normal guy and turns to He-Man,
Yeah.
how did they not understand? Like he's wearing a pink shirt. It was.
It's like
it just
Superman
dumb
with
to me.
glasses.
Yeah,
How do you not recognize
honestly, I'm not a Superman fan.
Yeah.
I know that's your dude, but because he can do everything too easily. Yeah, I can fly, I can shoot rays, I can do everything. Yeah, It was too easy. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. Actually, speaking of Superman,
Yeah.
you know that little guy. I had that when I was a kid. That one right there. I still have it. Probably maybe with a broken arm or something, but I have it.
Superman. It's fun to have those toys that we actually had as a kid. Because I'm sure you were. Like
Yeah, sure, of course.
At our age, we had this level where we're like, I don't want to play with these toys anymore. I remember I got rid of all my toys, and now growing up, we all want these toys back, right? Nostalgia, and Batman section there.
Is that your son? When he's a kid, when he's a baby?
Yeah, actually.
That's cute.
Printed on some melamine sheet, but this Cobra I built myself, believe it or not, is a dollar store like statue of a face or whatever, and I used paper mache covered on.
No way, yeah, that's very artistic. That's cool.
Yeah, so Cobra Commander, right? Hulk hands, which too bad my son's not allowed to use it, but
Is that the one that pounds and like makes noise?
no, it doesn't make noise.
Oh, it's not that. I think there's ones like that, right?
My wife gets mad because this was actually gifted to him from my friend Mike. Shout out to Mike, but I'm like, there he goes, Josh. You can play with it. Show him the Hulk hands. He doesn't get to play with it too much. That's the other
Smash
side.
Hulk.
The other side. Other side, Josh.
Oh.
Again, everything on here, it's not. I didn't want it to be like a museum. Everyone.
It's interactive. I get it. I get it. That's cool.
To not touch it. It's not worth a lot of money and everything like that, but
It is. It's fun.
it's fun. It's fun. It's conversation pieces, right? Too, when people come over.
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Some posters over here, movie theater inspired. So again, started off with like Googling Mancade. What does it look like? And I seen all these ones with the nice 3 pictures, 3 posters, and these are actual posters that were in the theater. Like if you backlight it, it'll actually shine through.
Is it backlit?
Yeah.
So what is this? Did you buy? Like, is this?
This poster cover? These are IKEA. They're cheap.
Okay.
But the posters are a friend that worked at a movie theater. He gave me these originally. They were in the theater. So if you actually were to backlight it, it'll shine.
No way. That's cool. That's actually very cool.
A couple of Transformers, and again, my wife got into collecting too, the Minions recently. So that's cool.
I mean, they're very popular, especially with kids or well, not very anyone, right?
Yeah. So yeah, big TV, got the full 5.1 surround sound, and it's fun. Again, we watch sports, UFC down here, play some games in between rounds. We play some Street Fighter. It's fun. It's fun.
Would you add anything like new to the arcade or anything you have? Maybe actually, before we get to that, how do you get into it? Like I've said, my kind of story is, you know, I've always been an arcade kid. I loved it, and you know, seeing online inspiration, and you know, some people saying if I'm inspiring, which is very humbling, to be very honest. How did you get into it? More of the arcade. I mean, this stuff is this is us, right? As we're kids. How did you actually get into the arcade or the MAME or any type of that?
Well, started out with the emulators, of course, right? Like stuff for Super Nintendo, and it's like going over, friends coming over, playing these games, and we're like, oh, remember this game, remember that game?
Right.
And we're like, wouldn't it be cool if you actually had the arcade machine in your house? And so doing some research or whatever, and you realize you can get these machines, get through MAME, you can actually build these machines, and again, just learning how to do it, how to build it, and that's why I started with the first thing was MAME. But then that's like John said, it always starts with MAME, and then you start getting into, you want an original, right? So then once I had the MAME, we're like, I want an original dedicated cabin. That's what started me on the hunt for that HS5, right? So, and like you said, you got to be online, you got to get those deals, and you got to be ready to go and pick it up, right? So
yeah, no Millie Man, no back and forth, just straight. No, I've been there, I know that.
But yeah, so I do hope I inspire people. I like people having come down here and saying this is a great space. You know what I mean? So,
it's fun and interactive. You know, it's good that your son. It's actually kind of cool because now that a lot of the comic book stuff is hip and retro, like hip and current, a lot of the old stuff is spilling over. So it's good that your son gets to understand. Like when we were his age, you know, Thundercats came out in I think 84 or 86.
Yeah.
No, 86. So I was literally his age when I still like Thundercats better. I just always thought it was cooler than He-Man. Again, both I both like them both, but I still even Silverhawks. You know, that's a lot of people don't remember. I love Silverhawks. I thought it was very cool.
G.I. Joe again. You can go nuts with G.I. Joe. There's so little characters.
Yeah, they sell like crazy.
Yeah.
So actually, you also said that this is a bathroom right here. Now, normally I wouldn't go into your bathroom, but there's an overflow because it's getting a little.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh. It's getting a little overrun. This is a beautiful bathroom, by the way, downstairs. Oh my God, there's Vader.
Yeah. Again, got that on Value Village, $2. This is, again, Han Solo. It didn't come originally with this. I grabbed one of my kids' old trucks, and I kind of made
like a ramp. I see
it myself. So
very cool.
So shout out to Han who died in Star Wars, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, again, Transformers. This I think still works. Let's see if
Does he
it's
change his face?
makes sounds.
And then there's more.
Yes, T2. Again, Predators. Got those online. Again, don't break the bank with them, whatever. But again, you can get into some figures that you start getting into the $100 range.
That's funny.
Nice. Original.
Yes, right
action.
above the towel.
The one that probably so many kids threw away back in the day.
Oh, I know, it's probably-
1938.
Oh man, how much it would be worth, huh?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Outrageous. Okay, so why don't we do this, Joe? Thank you for the overall tour. Now, I know you've been calling me out like crazy.
Yes.
And again, I'm pretty competitive, and even though I'm a nice guy, I don't want to,
Shirt-
beat you up with your kid in front of me. But
Shout out to Dan for making me this shirt.
Come to our house.
thank you for having me, Josh. Thank you.
We're
Now
working
again,
some games.
I'm gonna play your dad in some games, so I hope if I beat him, this is just for fun, right? So we'll see
If
ya.
you beat him, you're not invited, Dan.
All right, is that how it works? I get it. Fair enough. So, guys, why don't we do this? Why don't we set up the tripod? We'll play some games, see what interface Joe has, and play some games because, again, he's been calling me out. So I accept the challenge. More than welcome. Thank you so much for inviting me to your place. So why don't we go ahead, set up the tripod, and play some games?
Cool, peace.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, man. Time to get body.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I can't remember. One, no!
No, damn it!
Woo! Bring it. Nice.
Which guy are you, Papa?
I am a Kuma.
And he's like you?
Oh, you got it. Nice job. Almost got it.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, yeah, reversal. What was that? Oh my god. Ah, come on. How was that?
Coming!
Bring it. Oh, you just waiting for that sweet. Finished by a sweet boom.
Wait.
Oh, that was it, eh? Oh, man.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
Go back to my original. Let's try this.
Let's go!
Fighters ready. Engage.
Going nuts! Things going nuts! No, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? I forgot.
Hold that.
Yeah.
Ah, move. Well, you can still do the taunt while you're dead.
Nah.
Fighters ready. Engage.
We played this back in the day. Arcade.
Not too much, but later on I did, yeah, for sure. Ah, come on. Very good.
Just that right here. Do it.
That comes fast. That comes double as fast.
Nice.
And now you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You gotta be right on there, man. It's like the chunky one. That's insane.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3.
I know we're playing around.
Ryu battle.
No more playing anymore.
Okay.
Well, I got a picture.
That was mercy? I don't know.
Fighters ready.
I was being nice because the sun's around.
Yeah.
Now there's no more playing. Yeah.
Anti-air man.
Ah, very good. Very good.
Oh my god. What?
You could have had me. There we go, you win. Very good. Okay, good.
Guys, that one should have killed you. No, that's.
Alright, that was mercy. Now let's get rid of it.
Okay.
If I'm going to be super cheap, here we go. That's fine. Ah! Very good. No!
Oh, baby, mistakes cost you lives. Nice, still came back. Unreal. Good job. Now we gotta battle. This is for the championship of the universe. Oh, for that. Keep falling for that. Man. Oh, you have long-ass legs.
No! I missed it! Ah, shoot!
Ah!
Oh, shoot! It's in the throat.
Oh, come on.
Jeez.
Finish me at least nice.
Ah!
You win.
That was too good. Alright.
Go to another game. Actually, keep going because I'll just edit it.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Whatever you want, whatever
I
game.
had that, we are good with Killer Instinct. Let's go back to that.
Yeah, sure.
That was pretty fun. Killer Instinct 1. Yeah, I like this one.
Let's see how much video I have.
Oh, start. There we go. Let's see. That's my guy.
Full grow is good. Are those just computer speakers or the
Yeah,
TV?
PC.
Yeah?
Just PC.
Alright. Ah, I want a parry!
Eat that, uppercut. Sure you can. Sure you can. Oh, shoot. Ah! Still got it. There we go. Oh, nice.
Very good. Slower out. Shoot.
It's probably awesome. It's the most humble. Awesome. Nice. Oh. There we go. Hyper.
Ah, shoot! Ah! What's his
ultra?
ultra? Yeah, but it's back in. Okay. And, what do you usually put as your thing?
It doesn't save. That's the thing with name. I think there's a way of doing it.
Oh, I
To
see.
figure out to save the score, but. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Orchid. Yes. Come on. Master, nice.
See, I'm trying to do more, number 2 one.
Somewhere similar, somewhere the same, yeah. Oh. I think there are lots of these combos, but that's fine. Ready to do it!
Yes, ultra!
Oh, baby! Nice. He yells it. Nice. Yeah, Josh, what is it?
Let me know if you gotta do whatever you gotta do.
No, it's okay. Well, a couple more games. I'm gonna get him some lunch. Okay, fuck you. Jago, you pick Jago. Now you're teaching me. Now Jago War. That was almost. Combo breaker. What is that?
What? Why did you win?
Oh,
If I remember.
master.
No, it wasn't! Wrong button. Shoot. Is it medium? I can't remember.
What do you like, Jago, better, 1 or 2?
2. No, you just like 2 better as overall. Who else am I decent with? I mean, he's the cheapest.
Yeah. He looks cool, but he's tough to play with.
That's why a lot of people didn't like him.
Yeah.
I can't remember though.
Oh, but you asked me a question. Missed. Oh. Oh, Christ. In the air. Oh, you almost. As I'm falling, you can hit me? Yeah, that's nuts.
I can't remember. I really just can't remember.
It's all good. You'll practice and you get the real one. You're freaking pretty good at that.
Well, I haven't played it in so
Good.
long.
That's nuts.
It's right there waiting my parents.
So, now we're going to film you. Here, where is it? Yeah, I'll put it here. You're going to film you playing Donkey Kong.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're going to do it.
I haven't played in since when I was like a kid.
Right there. One button. My high score is like 9,900.
Do I have to do player 1?
Yeah, I gotta go on there.
Oh my god, here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Steve's playing Donkey Kong. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Remember, it's not Street Fighter.
I haven't honestly played it in 30 years.
It's a classic. Just make sure you're direct with your joystick, because it's, 8-way on a 4-way. Don't even bother with that one.
Is it a waste of time?
Yeah, it's points, but you just gotta clear it, right? Straight up. Do not wait on the ladders, because they'll smash you. Nice, nice.
No!
Ah,
Okay, wait a minute.
That's one.
This is silly. I haven't played in somebody.
That is one.
I'm trying to point press, and I don't know what I'm doing. Isn't there one here?
No, there's not.
There's like a.
Oh, that's at the top, but I think that's at a different level.
I just haven't.
Let's go.
I'm wondering, should I even
Straight
play
up.
just to beat it? You know
Try
what?
to
Let me
clear
just
this
play
level,
it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
try
I
to
can clear, but I don't want to do it cheaply. Let me see if I can do something.
Alright, you're done. Oh, you made that! You gotta be direct.
Oh,
see?
it's not automatic?
Well,
I
I'm
never
saying
knew
you
that.
gotta be.
Oh, you actually have to hit. I thought it was like a star where it's automatic.
yeah.
There's point. Oh no, something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of secrets.
I never knew that. I thought it's automatic. Okay, so you have to be exact.
Again, King of Kong is another one of those documentaries I love that got me into this game, man. They just say, I saw they just recently broke the record for the high score.
Did it?
Over 1 million recently, yeah.
So I can beat it, but I guess because I'm doing it. All right, let me just do it to beat it.
Then go to the next, because at least
Fair enough.
I go to the second level and I can't get to the third.
Really? I want to really do points, but I don't know what I'm really doing. I can't get.
Yeah, this is the rivets. The one in the Japanese version is different, level 2. There you go.
And that gives
It's the elevators, I think, which is level 2. The elevators is for this one is 3. But yeah, let's see how you do.
No! Well, I guess you can just go, can't you?
But you gotta get all the rivets. That's how you kill them. You
Oh!
gotta get all those rivets. Yeah.
So I can't just
If
beat
you
him up
touch him,
there?
you die.
Okay, I've just
Knock down
I
all
see.
those rivets, he'll fall down. Yeah. Game over. Quarters. Quarter starts.
Uh-oh, wait a
What's your
minute.
name? There you go. Uh-oh.
The worst score ever. I've just never really. Oh, the hell of it. How does
Keep
it
going
go
across,
down?
across. There you
Oh,
go.
it's like that?
It's all classic 1983. ITT.
Oh, and then you gotta go end.
And yeah, start.
Your name registered.
Second. Okay, let's see.
How? Let me just. Okay, fair enough. I won't even go for points.
Kill the rivets.
That's
Yeah,
stinks.
see, kill the rivets and then it gets.
I honestly
gets
never. I just thought you just have to get to the girl, like Daisy or whatever her name is.
Yeah. You knock him down, but he still picks up the girl and goes.
Oh, I see, I
This
see.
is the elevator one.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you can do a point thing here. I know there's something like
Yeah, I
that.
think that's in the elevator one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're jumping, always at least look at the barrels when you're jumping. You're gonna get killed right here. Oh, nice. Go up, go up. Nice guy. There you go. There you go, bud.
See, it's possible that they can fall here. Or they don't.
See why they call it Donkey Kong? Because it's stubborn like a donkey. It's a hard game. There you go. Straight up. You got it. Next
Oh,
one.
okay. I guess I just wanted to do it for points, but it's a waste of time. Okay, fair enough.
You get the bonus as you go faster. So if you wait longer for points, you're getting less bonus.
But apparently, I don't know. I guess I've been watching different strategies, but
Yeah.
I never knew you had to get all the rivets. I really didn't. I thought you just have to get to it. Okay, so I've learned something.
There you go. Check it. Oh, but you can't fall through.
Oh, what?
You can walk across, you can jump over it, but if you fall through, you're done.
That's how I just never play it. It's not one of my favorite games. Just I don't play it.
Yeah.
I never knew it was so sensitive in that case. Okay, fair enough.
But again, the good thing about these games is you go for high score, and then it's fun. Okay, I got my high score.
Right,
your friends
right.
over. What can you beat? Right? So it's fun that way.
All right, cool. So I'm getting a hang of it here. So then you just no.
Ah.
I guess I thought it'd actually be more responsive, in a sense that you can almost like jump back, or I just stink.
But again, maybe it's the main. You're running it on main.
Nah, I don't. It's because I stink.
Oh, is this level 3 or 2?
This is level 2, Josh.
Is that level 2 or level 3?
2, I think.
Yeah.
2, right? Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, see, even John's Arcade showed how to trap those fire guys. You get to learn all that online. So don't. Yeah, you gotta go down and down.
Oh, I see. See, I guess
Jump. Yeah.
you just go up and then left, right?
Got it. Yeah. Beautiful. Now he falls.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I've just honestly never played it. I've seen it, but I never knew there's so many. Well, obviously I knew there were patterns, but I didn't think it was like that.
But now, so see, that was 1, 2, and then it goes back to this. So it's different than the the Japanese version has the elevator.
See, I don't know the I've never even played it this far. Fair enough.
Actually, I have to so teach me something. I get killed on the rivets all the time. You only got 3 lives, man. This is how it is. Do
No,
or
I
die,
don't.
right?
Yeah, I don't mind. I always just thought it was a little more responsive in a sense. Can I guess, kill this thing?
You can kill those, yeah. The fire too, yeah. Get some points. Oh, but
See,
go
you
for
have
it.
to be right on. Okay,
got
I'm not
it, yeah.
used to that. I'm thinking that it's automatic. The game's like, no, I kill
Yeah.
it. Ah. I've just never been a huge. I've just never been a big Donkey Kong guy.
Yeah.
Mind you, if I get a hang of, like, what if I ever MAME it, I would maybe play it more. But
Play it on MAME, yeah. But
and then the 4-way really helps.
yeah, the forward joystick, of course, yeah. Start. Okay.
Still recording? Red?
Yeah, 17 minutes.
I don't know. Someone's asked me, would you ever get one? I never say never, just to have it maybe. But now they're getting expensive too.
They are. And then if you snag one for $500-$600, that's a deal. I would say get it.
It's a steal. But then it has to be in better shape.
Yeah. But even conversion, nice. it's one of those like with Pac-Man. It's a classic. It won't go away now, especially with all the new generation getting back into this. Nice, better get up there. Nice. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's just so lucky.
Nice, you got it. Yeah, you did it the first level.
I guess because I really want to do the point thing, I want to do too much too fast. But oh well. How many levels are there?
That's the thing. See how after the rivet level, there's a million, but I'm saying after the rivet level, it basically goes back to the first level.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's like
Harder.
anything. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I think the Japanese version is different.
Because sometimes there's the fire guys, other times no.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good way.
So I can do this and then jump.
You got it. Get the football, get a good sledgehammer. Might as well. Yeah. Two more. Yeah, you can't climb the ladder with
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just wait here and then I hit him.
Yeah.
Ah!
There we go. Nice, you got it.
That makes okay. Because it's for points, it's not for longevity. Usually,
You got it.
the 90s games are the difference.
It's different. But yeah, you're right. So see, it's kind of like the end of the game because you saved her, and now it's just going back to okay, level 1.
Really? Don't you have to do? Isn't there like the levels with ladders and all that, or no?
That's the thing. I've never. The Japanese version to level 2 is the ladder one.
Okay, let's go further because now I'm
Yeah.
curious. There's no way it's only those 2 levels. Is that true?
Maybe after this one is the elevator one. But
No, it's gotta be. There's no way it can only be that. Am I wrong?
it's like this one version 2.0 is harder. Look at that already.
Ah!
Oh yeah, baby, do it.
All right, let me cheese this out.
Do it.
No. As long as now that flame's coming.
Yeah, it's coming really super fast. There. Look at that. Oh, nice. Go, 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 go. Straight up. Oh, you
Nah.
can't. Once you land.
I'm very curious. There's no way. I mean, mind you, I've watched like how Joan go and all those guys, but I guess I've never really paid attention.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh.
Apparently, you can get. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying for points for no reason. Alright, let me quit. I just want to beat it to see if there's more.
After
There
this,
has
yeah.
to be. There's no way.
I think it might be the again. They changed it up, right? But
No.
yeah, right up, straight up. Fake them out. Yeah.
There we go.
It's like with Pac-Man. You learn the tricks. The ghost. If the ghost is not looking at you, it won't hit
Ah, shoot. I guess there's patterns too, right? It's like card counting almost.
you. You got it. Yeah.
This stinks. This is tough. You know what? I like when it's hard though. It's fun.
That's what I'm saying.
Run!
Unreal.
Alright, let me just get up here.
You really beat my high score, you bastard.
I'm not even trying. I just want I'm gonna get killed. Yep.
Oh, look at that though. Yeah, I try to go to the next level, but I'm not sure.
This stinks. It's fun though. Actually, I like the older ones because they're tougher.
Yeah, some of them are insane.
Yeah, there's no way it can only be 2. Am I wrong, or am I thinking it? No, there's one with the.
But this is again the US version. Maybe we're
Ah,
thinking
shoot!
of even that. See that defect after that.
Yeah, you can try. I don't know. This is tougher than. It's harder than it looks, but again, I know some gameplay. Joy and I just playing. It was fun. Fighting game skills was fun.
You're better than I thought, Steve.
Yeah, come on. And I was taking it easy on you because you're a kid. I feel bad.
Okay.
So tell me about this. I remember you saying, why don't we just check this out? This is the black light, right?
Magic of the Blacklight, just regular paper, and I just started going nuts once I found out that works. Get some images on there, and it makes the arcade feel. That's what I really like about it. That good old Mike Tyson over here, and so it gives it the arcade feel, and people come over for parties. It's cool. It's like makes everybody just ooh and ah, right? So I guess that's what I want to have is the arcade feel, not only the games, but it's the atmosphere. Atmosphere of party, atmosphere of like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
Everyone to have fun, enjoy, nothing formal, that's it, right? So
And that's just a normal bulb. You just screw in.
yeah. $7 bulb, things you can do with that, right? So it looks cool with the light and the speakers, so yeah.
Very cool, man. So why don't we just
I'm just mixing it
Wanna say
up.
bye to Steve?
why don't we just
Steve,
thank you for having me, Josh.
for
Thank
coming.
you.
thanks for coming.
So come over anytime, we play some Street Fighter. Anyone else inspired, I hope you guys inspire to get your own place and you know, enjoy games and don't lose the arcade feel and the arcade experiences, right? So that's the thing. It's all about people getting together and joining a community.
I agree with you. So thank you so much for having me, Joe. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for also, you know, supporting the channel, everything from Twitter, from, you know, YouTube and everything. So guys, thanks again for checking out Top Tier. Joe, thanks for having us. All the best. We'll see you in the next videos and we'll take care.
Happy 2016.
All right, thanks, man. Take care. Okay, peace, guys.